That constant feeling of being switched on.
Yeah, like you just can't switch off.
Exactly. Your mind's all over the place, you're feeling drained, just emotionally wiped out.
Mm-hmm. It's incredibly common.
And what if that's not, some kind of personal failing? What if it's actually a sign of something bigger? A wider psychological thing lots of us are feeling.
That's precisely what we want to dig into today. We're taking a deep dive using your sources.
Right.
Our mission is really to explore this complex link,
Yeah.
Between mind, body, and the world around us.
Okay.
We'll look at how stress, maybe unaddressed stuff from the past, leaves a real mark.
And
then how mindfulness isn't just fluff. It's got science behind it.
Yeah.
It offers a genuine path to feeling clearer, more authentically well.
It's all connected then.
Far more than you might think, yeah.
Okay, so let's get into the roots of this feeling, this disquiet. Dr. Bessel van der Kolk, his work is pretty huge here, right?
Absolutely. The body keeps the score. A key idea he puts forward is that trauma isn't just a bad memory you recall.
It's more than that.
He argues it's a physiological imprint.
Yeah.
It's like it continues to live in your body right now in the present.
Wow. So it physically changes things.
That's the idea. It can put your brain's alarm center, the amygdala, into overdrive.
So you're always on edge.
Kind of. And at the same time, the prefrontal cortex, which helps you think clearly and regulate emotions, can become less active.
Which leads to that feeling of constant danger, and he calls it a speechless experience.
Exactly. That difficulty putting intense feelings into words. It's a powerful framework.
But it's not without its critics, is it?
No. And that's crucial to mention for balance. Some sources we looked at raise concerns.
Like what?
Well, questions about whether some claims might verge on pseudoscientific, or if the intense focus on individual trauma might inadvertently stigmatize survivors.
By maybe downplaying wider issues.
Potentially, like overlooking the social or political factors that contribute to suffering. So, we need a nuanced view.
That makes sense. It's rarely just one thing. So, zooming out, what about those bigger societal factors? Johann Hari has some strong views here.
He really challenges the dominant narrative, particularly around depression.
The chemical imbalance idea.
Yeah. He argues that's largely a myth, or at least widely exaggerated. His point is, our distress, our anxiety or depression is often a signal.
A signal that something's wrong.
Exactly. Wrong in our environment, in our lives, not just a malfunction inside our heads.
That ties into loneliness, doesn't it?
Directly. Hari talks about an epidemic of loneliness in Western societies. And it's not just being physically alone.
It's deeper.
It's about not sharing anything that matters with anyone else. A lack of real connection.
And he critiques that pull yourself up by your bootstraps idea.
Right. That hyper-individualism message. Nobody can help you except you. He suggests healing often needs connection, even codependence, not just going it alone.
That feels important. And there's another layer, too, from Lise Bourbeau about childhood wounds.
Yes, her framework of 5 childhood wounds. The idea is that emotional injuries from early life, if unhealed, can shape us as adults.
Creating masks.
Sort of. Protective mechanisms we develop. Like, the injustice wound might lead to intense perfectionism.
Trying to control everything.
Or the humiliation wound could result in people-pleasing, maybe neglecting your own needs. These aren't character flaws, but deep-seated protections.
And these can make us more vulnerable to things like burnout today.
That's the connection, yeah. So with all these potential roots, trauma imprints, societal issues, old wounds, what do we do?
This is where mindfulness comes in.
Exactly. And let's be clear what we mean by mindfulness.
It's not about zoning out or having a totally blank mind.
Definitely not. It's described as a fundamental human capacity, simply being present.
Paying attention moment by moment.
Yes, to your thoughts, feelings, sensations, without judging them, just noticing.
And there's actual science to back this up. It's not just a nice idea.
Oh, absolutely. The science is compelling. Regular mindfulness practice can physically change your brain.
Ow!
It's shown to reduce the size and activation of the amygdala, that overactive alarm system we mentioned.
So it dials down the fear response.
Directly counteracting that trauma hyperarousal, yes. And at the same time, it increases the density of the prefrontal cortex.
The control center.
Right. Enhancing attention, emotional regulation, decision-making. It also demonstrably lowers cortisol, the main stress hormone.
So it's like a direct neurobiological antidote.
That's a great way to put it.
Okay, so how can people actually bring this into their lives? Practically speaking.
There are simple ways to start. The 5-4-3-2-1 technique is one.
How does that work?
When you feel overwhelmed, just pause. Name 5 things you see, 4 things you can touch, 3 you can hear, 2 you can smell, 1 you can taste. It grounds you in your senses.
You're out of your head.
Exactly. Or mindful listening, really focusing when someone else is talking, being fully present. That tackles the disconnection piece.
So these aren't just random tips.
Not at all. They're targeted, science-backed ways to build resilience, connection, a more authentic way of being. They directly address those roots of disquiet.
Okay, so wrapping this up. The key takeaway seems to be that the suffering so many people feel,
Whether it's those echoes of trauma, that ache of loneliness, that harsh inner critic.
it's often a signal, isn't it?
Yes, a signal from your body and mind that fundamental needs aren't being met.
And mindfulness offers a way to respond to that signal.
It offers a scientific blueprint for building resilience. Look, the goal isn't necessarily to make all the pain disappear.
It's more about how you relate to it.
Exactly. Learning how to be calm in the midst of difficult things, transforming those deep wounds, maybe not into nothing, but from sources of constant anxiety into potentially sources of wisdom.